Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Carolyn, and in this video I'm going to be trying the Adept Cosmetics Heather Austin palette for the first time. This is actually my first time trying anything from Adept, but yeah, I'm going to be trying this and also giving you some updates on where I've been. So if that sounds interesting to you, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I've already done my eyebrows. I'm super excited to try this. I've wanted it for a very long time and I just haven't gotten around to getting it. But my friend Brittany Ray, I think her channel is Brittany Ray or Brittany Ray Beauty, or maybe that's her Instagram. I'll have her linked below. You should definitely check her out. She's one of my friends here on YouTube and Instagram. And anyway, she loves this palette, and well, it's been a while since I've filmed, but yeah, so I think it's one of her favorite palettes, and I've wanted it because she's talked about how much she loves this palette. But anyway, when they announced that it was low stock and they weren't restocking it, I was like, okay, I can't wait anymore. I forgot to say, I just primed my eyes with the Ulta Beauty Matte Primer, and now I'm going to just set my eyeshadow on my base with just some loose translucent setting powder. But anyway, so where I've been, so this is my first time putting on makeup with my brace, so my brace looks really dirty, and I've only had it for like 3 days, but yeah, it just looks really dirty, so sorry. But anyway, I don't know how well I'm gonna do wearing the brace, but I did want to give an update on kind of just like where I've been, why I haven't been posting on YouTube or Instagram. Let's see, I don't know where to start. So I'm just gonna do this shade Atlas in the crease and this PA02 shade in the outer corner. But so at the end of December, my husband and I got COVID. We had it like through Christmas time, and I had a lot of videos that I wanted to film at the end of the December, but I just didn't have the energy after with COVID and everything. And so, but then after COVID, I was just I had a lot of fatigue and I just didn't feel like doing much of anything. So, yeah, I wasn't really wearing makeup very much. And when I did wear makeup, I didn't feel like taking pictures because it was usually for like evening time and stuff when it was, I like to take pictures with natural daylight in front of my window. Anyway, I just didn't have the energy or the motivation to film any videos. So, and that lasted a while. So, so I have anemia, and I didn't know really that I had it so bad until I got blood work done. And with anemia, you have a lot of fatigue and you just have a hard time doing things. So, and yeah, so the main issue I was having was fatigue, but I thought it was from COVID. So yeah, I just thought I had COVID fatigue for several weeks after I got over COVID. But I had blood work done, let's see, maybe beginning of February, and they said I had anemia. And the thing is that I already knew I had issues with maybe having anemia because middle to end of last year, I had already had blood work done. Then she said, my doctor at the time said, like, I think you have anemia and you should take an iron supplement. And so I started doing that. I just started taking like an over-the-counter iron supplement, and at that time it wasn't too bad. It was just like something to look out for. And then so I have fibroids, which is kind of the cause of the anemia, which, sorry, this is like TMI, but with the fibroids, it's like really heavy periods. So that's why I have the anemia. But I had gone to the doctor for the fibroids, and the first doctor I saw, she came in with like this space helmet. I mean, it wasn't, I don't really know how to explain it. It was like this silver helmet with like a screen so you could see her face and stuff, and it was like attached, there was some kind of tube attached to the back of it, and she basically came in with like a space suit, and that was kind of weird. But she said that I didn't need to be taking iron. She said that my body was handling it really well, and that, yeah, I didn't need to be taking the iron, and too much iron can cause issues. So I stopped taking the iron, and I didn't really think about it. So the biggest issue I had with her, though, was that she spent so long showing us the size of the fibroids, like cutting them up in, she had like a paper measuring tape, and she spent like 20 minutes showing us the size of each fibroid, and that was not super helpful, which I was fine with it until the end, when she was like going over the options, and we'd chosen an option. We were just talking about it really briefly, and she just says, oh, I don't have time to wait for you to choose what you're gonna do, so we have to schedule another visit. And I was annoyed with that because she had taken so long going over the size of everything. And if she had just like came in and told us our options, you know, like there was just a kind of a host of issues that I won't really go into because it's just a little bit boring. But there was a lot of things that were I didn't prefer in a doctor from her. So anyway, she referred us to a different doctor, and this doctor was really good, and we were really excited he was going to do fibroid ablation, where they kind of go in and like burn the fibroids, and the fibroids shrink and your body kind of absorbs them, from what I understand. I don't really know exactly if that's totally accurate, but that's kind of the gist of what I got. And he was gonna do the surgery, and I just needed to call and schedule it and everything. But then I get a call from the doctor saying that he had a traumatic brain injury. He had an accident and had a traumatic brain injury, and that he couldn't perform the surgery. So like, that really sucks for him and just a lot of people, because he is actually a really good doctor. I feel like he was a lot more helpful than the first doctor, and willing to talk to me, to hear all of my concerns, and the first doctor just wasn't. So yeah, we're kind of back at square one with the whole fibroid situation. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but anyway, so fast forward, I get the blood work done for my PCP, and she is very concerned about my iron levels and says I have anemia, and she's very concerned about my levels. And we told her that that other doctor had said I didn't need to be on iron, and she said, but you're so low, your iron levels are so low, like. And then it kind of dawned on me that probably I do have the anemia, because not only am I super fatigued, like I could sleep like 10 hours and still not have energy to stay awake the whole day, which I don't. I'm a housewife, or I'm a stay-at-home wife, so I don't really it wasn't like this huge issue, but I couldn't imagine if I had to go to work how I would have handled that, because it was a struggle during that time. But also, you know, I would like comb through my hair like that, and every time I'd get handfuls of hair. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I was somewhat severely anemic, but I just didn't, I thought it was from COVID that I was so tired. So anyway, she gave me this prescription iron, and I was taking that, and then I thought, like, and I was getting energy slowly. I still don't have a ton of energy, but I'm better than I was before. And I thought, you know, I have my surgery on March 3rd, and I didn't want to film anything until like after that, because, you know, I didn't want to post a video after not posting for so long, only to then wait a long time after I posted. I hope that makes sense. So on the 3rd, when I had my wrist surgery, oh, and I'm sorry, if you're new here and didn't know, I had a ganglion cyst on my wrist here, and I had to have it surgically removed. It was just causing me issues. It was a deep one, because ganglion cysts are either like raised so you can see them, or they're deep, and when they're deep they just cause a lot of issues because of where they're located. And so I was just having issues with just daily activities because of my wrist. So I had the surgery, and they removed it, and it was outpatient, but I was sedated and everything. They didn't even have to do general anesthesia. They just sedated me, and then I had my surgery. And for the first week, or the first 10 days, I had to wear the soft cast. And I'll pop up a picture, because I took a picture to show Deb, because my dog, I put a pillow down, and my dog just thought the pillow was for her. So she just like came up, and she really enjoyed that time, because I was sitting on the couch a lot, and she is the epitome of a lap dog. She just loves to be on my lap, so she was really happy that I had a pillow on my lap, and that's kind of where she was whenever I was sitting on the couch. She was on that pillow. So anyway, so this cast, I couldn't like get it wet at all, so I couldn't wash my hands, and I just didn't really want to put makeup on, because I could wash my left hand, you know, but I couldn't wash my right hand. And anyway, so I was gonna wait till I had the brace, and so here we are. I hope that, it's been so long since I filmed, I hope that made sense, and I'm feeling like really awkward in front of the camera again, like I did my first few videos. So I hope that my story was somewhat cohesive. And now I'm just going in with NYX glitter glue, or glitter primer, and I feel like that's kind of the gist of it. I'm going to use I don't know what shade to use. I wish Bernie was here to tell me what shade I should use. Which one do I want to use? I don't know. Maybe I'll do So Excited. This one here. Okay. Yeah, so I had my surgery, and I can take my brace off to shower, and I'm supposed to take it off to do stretches and like massage the wounds so that because of scar tissue. And I just have to, it's primarily for sleeping and going out, and just kind of when I'm doing things like cooking and stuff that require a lot of wrist movement, just so I keep my hand like in place. But well, that's really pretty. But yeah, I'm supposed to kind of go like this, and my wrist is bruised here. I don't even know what I did to it, But for my right wrist, I'm supposed to do like this and kind of hold it there, and then I do this. And this one is easy to do, but this one isn't as much. That's when it hurts. But yeah, there's a little bit of a scar, but nothing too bad. And it's not something I really care about. But now I'm gonna go in with this shade Austin for my inner corner. I have a few videos that I want to film. Like, I feel really behind on videos. I wanted to film my spring palettes, but I don't know. This is my first video I'm filming, like, again, or since I'm back, basically. Yeah, I wanted to film my empties at the end of last year in December, but I didn't get around to that. So I need to film my empties, and I need to film like all the new makeup I got. Deb sent me some friend mail, which if you're not following her, I'll definitely have her channel linked down below, but if you haven't checked her out, you definitely should, especially if you like project painting content, because she is hilarious and she is such a sweet person and so kind and encouraging, and I just love Deb. So definitely check her out if you haven't checked her out, and I'll have her linked below. So yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera and then come back for a little outro. So I'll see you in a second. So back with the finished look. I used this ColourPop liquid lipstick in Beast. And then I have a clear gloss over that for on my lips. And on my cheeks I have the ColourPop Super Sharp Cheek in Cruel Intentions. So I really like the way the look turned out. So far, I do really like this palette. I mean, I have only used it once, so I'm excited to continue to use it. And I'll definitely come back to you with updates on my feelings when I do my different palette reviews and stuff like that. My different like rankings and stuff, so you'll see me talking about it again after I use it some more. But anyway, and my dog wants to join me on my lap. As I said, she loves being on my lap. This is Stella. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.